Hello, and welcome back to... Wait, welcome back? Damn right, welcome back. Welcome back after like 2.5 years. Yes, welcome back indeed. You might have wondered where I've been. Well, it's not all that exciting. I've said it before. Very, very busy every week with the No Sleep podcast, but it is a special occasion. Not only is it the week leading into Halloween, which is awesome in and of itself, but we have a brand new Frictional Games release, Amnesia Rebirth. Frictional Games, makers of the Penumbra series, groundbreaking interactive first-person horror, as well as Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which is probably the all-time best horror game in my personal opinion, and the makers of Soma, which you may have seen on this very channel, and I love that game dearly. So here we are. Glad you can join me. I'm ready to get into it, so let's go. Oh, I'm excited about this. I like the art already. This game should not be played to win. Immerse yourself in the world and the story. Fear and darkness are your enemies. And now we load. Hope everybody's having a fun and spooky 2020. It's been a heck of a year, but I am so glad we get to do this. Here we go.
There is a moment when you realize what the pain has made of you. In hiding, curled in on yourself, unable to show the world your face. Acting on instinct, lashing out, even at those closest to you. Time has passed, and time is a thief. It has stolen your memories. The agony has faded, but so has every precious moment of joy. You have been hollowed out from the inside, and there's nothing left of the person you used to be. But you try. You try to remember how to smile. You try to remember how to love. And one day you crawl out from your hiding place and step back into the world. And then, every day, you do what you must to survive.
Wow. Okay. That was deep. Intense for the very beginning of the game, but beautiful voice acting.
Don't worry.
Pretending it's not there won't make it go away.
Salim, it's just turbulence. It'll settle down soon.
Yes, I know. It's hard though.
Wow.
Your head tells you one thing, but your heart disagrees.
Try to sleep.
I couldn't. I keep imagining what might go wrong.
Look at the character model, so nice.
Who's that? Maka. Oh, I had no idea you brought him.
I didn't want him to be lonely.
I know, my heart. It's good for him to have an adventure, but he'll be glad when this journey's over, I think. He's had a hard life.
And there's so much more to come.
Oh.
Alex?
What the hell?
Hello. Algiers. Can anyone read me? Mayday. This is Cassandra. Do you read?
What the heck? Oh no. Holy shit. Wow. Great sound design. That was really, really nice. What is going on?
Don't forget. Don't lose it. No. No, come on. Need to find him. He must understand. Don't forget. It's her. It's all because of her. Focus! I am Tessie. I am still Tessie.
Jeez.
What?
Wow.
Where?
Whoa, what's up with my blood?
Fight it. Don't give in.
Oh.
You can make it.
Oh my goodness. Is that laudanum?
Don't forget. Don't lose yourself.
It is. If you played the original Amnesia, laudanum is basically your sanity remedy.
I have laudanum. It will help, but you must try to keep calm, or it will get worse. Do not allow yourself anger. Do not allow yourself to fear. You understand me, Tassi?
Nice. Okay.
What happened? Where are they all?
That is a good question.
Him.
Okay. Whew. Okay, we got our notebook. I have to remember. She will die. Find Salim. Toggle text. Oh, cool. That's nice. Reminders, memories. Oh, we've got our... Okay, we've got our laudanum memory. So I guess that will just replace the last memory that we just had. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Salim Hanachi, 3rd Rifle. Tazi Trianon, Engineering Drafter. Nicholas Masson, Pilot of the Cassandra. Yasmin Chabani, Hostess. I am butchering these names and I'm so sorry. Jonathan Weber, Mining Engineer. Eva Ritter, Geologist. Lucas Ritter, 2nd Rifle. Dr. Anton Metzier, Expedition Medic. Leon Devry, Mining Supervisor. And Malik Tambura, 1st Rifle. Wow, there's a whole bunch. Alex Sterling, Expedition Sponsor. Richard Fairchild, Sterling's Assistant. Henry Hank Mitchell, Expedition Leader. Rachel Holt, Hank's Assistant. That's a big team. Okay. I wonder what we are... Ooh, what's this? What is that? What is... Whoa, we have a box with some weird glyphs. A face, I think? I don't know what that is. Another person holding a box? Wow. These just keep going, don't they? Okay. Wow. Something happened here. That's for sure. Hopefully we'll...
My handwriting. I don't remember.
Hopefully we'll uncover some of that stuff as we go. Wow, okay. So, let's see if we can find some supplies. Oh yeah, right. Of course. everything is interactive, which is nice. I forgot all about that. Whee! Okay. Oh, what? T and Q to tilt. E and Q to tilt. That's good. So that'll be helpful for looking around corners and stuff. All right.
Mrs. Ritter. Mr. Hanechi. Hello?
That's...
Are you there?
that's the doctor. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. You can press and hold.
Crew of the Cassandra. Can anyone hear me?
Forward, away, and rotate. It's a little clunky, but we can make it work.
This is Dr. Metzian. Mrs. Ritter. Clement. Is anyone there?
Man, this seems like it's been here a while.
Hello. Hello.
Crew of the Cassandra.
This is Tazzy.
Please respond.
Ah. Nothing. Do these work? No?
Found help. I am here with Yasmin. Answer, please.
Oh man, they found help? Well, I'd like to help.
Salim. Eva. Can anyone hear me?
No? Nuts. Okay.
Cassandra, this is Anton Metzian. Please, say something.
What do we have here? Toggle text. Exit, rotate. Mouse. Oh yeah, right. Okay.
I must save the battery.
Okay.
This is Dr. Metzian. I will try again later.
Okay. Maison Blanche Airport. Flight plan. Passengers 12. Crow 2. Blah blah. Sterling shipping. Flight time. Blah blah blah. So it's just a log. Can't do anything with it. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get out of here. What is this thing? Tab to open your inventory. It is a... Oh. It is a cockpit door handle. Put away. Okay. These hints come fast. What? To open doors, first interact with them. Then
I've got to get
move
outside.
the mouse. Oh. But I can't... Okay, so I have to get my inventory. So I take this out of my inventory. I put it on here. Ah, I'm rusty at these games. Whoa.
Oh, Mother Mary.
Wow. Well, we landed.
Help! For God's sake, help me!
I remember
Wow.
people were hurt. In the crash, I was here. I think. Where did they go? Where's Salim?
Nice use of depth of field here. I like that. All right, let's see.
It's all right, my friend. We'll get you out.
What we have in here. Nothing. Can I crouch? I can crouch. Stand up. Come on, open. Open. You don't want to open. There we go.
Leon, Jonathan, give us a hand here.
Ah, film recorders. Okay. Also known as cameras. Oh, we have a sextant. So we're some kind of an expedition.
In my case, left side, bandages. Quick.
Bandages. Left side, case. Which case? Which is his case? This one? No. 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 What are these guys? Flotation devices.
No, Rachel!
I don't see any bandages. You guys see bandages? Alright. Well, maybe they already grabbed them. Wow, there's a lot of memories coming at us.
We are fucked here.
Oh, great. Well, that's optimistic of you. This is such a change. Bright, open. Oh my god. That's creepy. What's with all the weird audio? Ah! Is that in my head?
I'm going to fry out here.
Oh. Staying in direct sunlight is a bad idea. Well, that makes complete sense. So I'm literally frying like an egg right now. Okay. Can I get into some shade? Is this shade? I'm inside a rock. That's probably pretty shady. That's a good sound effect. I like that. It helps you know that you're putting yourself in danger. So yeah, big open areas, bright sun. Yeah, we have to get out of this sun. So this is our first danger. Oh dear, we have a couple of graves and a wild something. Thought that was a turkey.
God.
Oh no. That's not good. Do we have a cave or something we can hide in? I feel like I'm spending way too much time here. Okay, this looks promising.
Wait, Hank.
But we've no choice. We need to get them to shelter.
I know. It's Selim. He's hurt. You know what he's like.
Let's get him down there, then you and I can sit on him while the doc takes a look. Don't worry. The caves aren't far.
Okay. He's an American, I think. Caves.
Caves.
Okay. Oh. This side. Aha. Whatever. No. Hold on. Just open. There we go. Okay, what are these things? That's a coffee maker, I think. Water jugs? That's not helpful. Oh, I'm in those. Ah, good. I'm in the shade here. I really like how the depth of field changes as you look around. That's a nice touch. This is like those big open, those big open sections in Soma where there's like dangers nearby. Except this time you can actually see what you're doing, which is a nice touch. Uh-huh. Okay. Nope, that's not useful at all. This is a big place.
Salim, are you there?
Okay. So, I didn't mention this, but apparently this is a sequel to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. And near as I can tell, we are in Algeria, I believe. And I recall, very, very faintly recall there being mention of expeditions. Oh, no thank you. Somewhere in North Africa. Might have been Algeria itself, I'm not sure. But I mean, it was like, what, Victorian era? This is definitely 1930s, 1940s. So, not quite the same thing. Oh, wait. Okay, I think we're on our way to the caves. Yeah. Okay. Well, that doesn't look very inviting. What is this?
But it's good, isn't it? People have been here.
So, we'll be shot with salt instead of dying of thirst. I agree.
Leon.
What? No point getting your hopes up. We're in this shit.
Ooh. Leon, South African, maybe. What do we have here? Ah, can I take that? That would be nice. A little water bladder. All right. So there's definitely been some human activity here, but it looks pretty old. Alright, what do we have here? No, can't do anything with that. No, no. Oh, wait a minute. This is why it pays to pick everything up. What is this? Toggle text, okay. Rachel Holt, Chief People Wrangler. Papers. Travel from Croydon Airport. Breath of fresh air. Must thank C for suggesting her. On top of everything, much better at it than me. Need to give her a bit of time to get to grips with the local scenery, but very promising start. Hopefully she can be a permanent fixture for future trips. Interesting. Can I take this?
Rachel.
Oh.
Yeah, she organized those lectures in London, and Charlie back at the Institute recommended her. Got a good head on her. I like her. No, don't you give me that look.
Okay. I guess I can't take it. Oh, wait a minute.
Dearest Susan, dearest Alfie, the stories don't do this place justice. It is amazing. You've never seen anywhere as busy as the market in Algiers. The smells, the flavours, the colours, and the noise. I may have picked you both up a little something. You never know your luck. All my love, always. Dad.
Nice. All notes you've come across are stored in your journal. You can access them by pressing N. Oh, good. That's helpful. So this has got all the same mechanics.
Oh, there is a cave.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Yes. All the same mechanics as Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I'm just very rusty at remembering them because it's been years. Okay, here we go. It does not look like an inviting place to go, though, so...
Oh, Tazi, look at the hands. Such tiny, perfect fingers. Hello. Hello, my little one.
Press a button to continue. Okay. Nice. Okay. Just gonna quickly jump over and check my... This is a...
It's all right.
Okay.
Manage.
Come on. Not far now.
All right.
Hello?
This...
Is anyone there? Salim?
Good echo. This is a brand new recording setup, so if I'm a little distracted, it's just because I'm making sure everything's okay and I don't have to redo all of this stuff. So I'm just jumping over, making sure everything's okay. It looks okay so far. Still recording video and everything. Okay. Should be a lot quicker and easier for me to record from now on. It's a new setup. Okay. Oh, wow. So...
Hold him more tightly, or the stitching will tear.
I'm sorry. I will be still.
Salim, I have you. I have you.
Interesting. So this is their triage area, I suppose. Okay, what do we find? Laudanum. Nope, that's empty. Also empty. What do we have here?
This is us. Salim and me.
In Paris. August 33. Love transcends law. Interesting. So we are French.
I had something to say to you. A whole speech, something poetic, but...
You don't need to say anything.
I know, it's just... I never thought this would happen. Any of this. You and me, I would never have imagined.
Salim, there is no one I would rather spend my time with.
Really?
Really? Stop worrying. I'm in love with you, you idiot.
You are my heart, Tezi Trianon.
I said no poetry.
Nice. Woo. All right. First aid kit, but I can't access it. That's annoying. Cool. There's so much to see. I sure am gonna need a light source pretty soon. This is dark. Project Jaka Sanulama Sadola. Triple Crown Mining Company. I'm the draftsman. Okay. March 1937, so we're in the 30s, late 30s. Open cast extension, sorry. Okay, so we're a mining company. Oh. Nice. Matches. I only got 2, it looks like. Yeah. So I'm going to save that. Well, that looks fun. Alex and Richard, October 36. Thought you should have this. It captures you both so well. Nice.
But I can't. I won't stay here. There's something in the tunnels.
Oh no.
You'll be with us, and I'll take care of you. Come here.
I don't like the sound of that. Something in the tunnels already? What is this? What is this? I can't see. Shears or some kind? Okay. So it's worth kind of knocking over and turning over pots and things, because sometimes like there's keys inside. Another note.
My darling Amanda, by now you'll know about the crash. And you'll know that our situation is a bit sticky.
A bit sticky?
We're off for a walk through the desert to see if we can find a radio or a village or some other sort of help. Everyone's putting a brave face on it. But no one really knows what's going to happen. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the last you'll hear. If it is, I'm sorry, my love. I suppose it's my fault for wanting a big adventure. I should have stayed home after all. Please tell them both that I love them. Tell Susan that she's the best girl in the world. And tell Alfie to look after his sister. Oh, now I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes and my hands are trembling and I just don't know what to write. I don't know how to say goodbye. I can't believe this is goodbye. I love you, my darling girl. I know in my heart we'll see each other again. Even if it's not in this life. You're Jonathan.
Wow. Good acting. Nice. We got a good cast. Yasmin Chabani. Okay. Sterling and Company. Transoceanic Shipping.
What a beautiful girl. Is that your daughter?
Yes.
My father keeps nagging me for grandchildren. Did you leave her in Paris?
Yes.
Is she with her
Yasmin, I'd like to check the Sadiola samples are packed up. Give me a hand.
Of course, Mr. Mitchell. Sorry, Hank.
Notice the stuffed animal in that picture looked very similar to the one in the prologue. Okay. Oh, another letter. Eva Ritter, geologist. Papers, German, will need a visa. Travel from Hamburg. Geologist, hired by Triple Crown. Good references. Had a brief phone call. Very German, very precise. Package deal with second gun Lucas, her husband. Note to Rachel to sort out sleeping arrangements. They'll want to be together.
I seem to spend my life around efficient women who think I'm not taking things seriously enough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a candle. I'm going to be really conservative with these matches because I have no idea how much or how little light sources I'm going to come across. Can I open this? Get this stuff off of here. No. Moving. No. Nothing. Not doing nothing. Okay. Have we been here?
To those who follow, I am Salim Hanachi. I crashed with the crew of the Cassandra on March 3rd, 1937. I and others were injured. We stayed while the rest of the crew went for help. My companions are dead now.
Uh-oh.
And the radio is broken. I cannot wait alone. There is some sort of creature here. I must go after the crew as best I can. They followed the path through the mountain. I will leave signs. Tazi, if I do not find you, and by some chance you are reading this, know that you are my heart.
Whoa. That...
Why couldn't you wait? I'll find you. I promise.
That does not bode well at all. Oh, that's cool. I have legs. That's a nice touch. I don't think they did that in the other game. Ah, more matches. Excellent. So I have 5 now. Okay, what is this thing? Should I light it? Maybe I can take it with me. Use a match to light lamps. First equip it with R, and then interact with the lamp. Matches can be used to light up dark areas. Oh, it burns down, so... Oh. Nice. Does that mean I can take it with me? I hope so. Oh. Okay, so they do go out. Ah, nuts. I thought we were going to pick that up and take it with us. Oh, boy. This looks...
Salim?
Jeez. Ooh. Oh boy.
A note, I think. He said he'd leave a trail.
I went to see Monsieur Esperandio at the market, but he has no more work until next week. I know that Tazi has savings, and I know that something will come, but it is hard. It is not just 2 of us now. I want to know that I'm keeping them safe.
This is from Salim's old diary.
Nuts. Which way do I go? I don't know. It seems like he wants me to go that way. Oh. Well, that's easy. All right, then. Oh, we have a draft. That's a nice touch. Oh my god, it's so dark. Maybe too dark. I wonder if I should adjust my settings.
I'm not sure this is the best idea.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, we're lighting a match. Oh, good. Oh, God, yes. Light. Light is good. Ooh, gross. Giant beetles. Scarab beetles? So we have marker here. Which way do we go? It's so dark. This way, maybe? Oh my god, it's so dark. Dead end. At least it's not a dead end, right? I can't because I'm scared.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God, what? Staying in the dark with a light source will increase your fear. Tell me about it. Okay.
If only I had a lantern or something.
This is so so dark. Let's light everything we can light before the match goes out. Is there anything else?
He was hurt.
Ah, shit.
He can't have gone far.
More matches. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. It's really disconcerting how it takes a minute for the... Oh.
I can find more light.
For the... Okay. Oh, God.
That's better.
Moving around too much with holding a match will make it go out. Oh, I can jump. That's cool. Let's just have a quick look over here in case there's more... Nope. Matches. Oh, wait a minute.
She's sleeping now. Maybe dreaming, curling and uncurling tiny fingers. I sit here, looking at her, and I still can't believe this. How can I deserve it? Any of it?
God, Salim.
That's not good. That's not good. Should we go towards the draft? What is this? What, there's something in here. How do you get in there? What the heck? Okay, close the door.
I feel so much better in here.
Bolt it.
It reminds me of somewhere else. It feels a bit like the shrine at Douvres. Back home.
What is all this about? So we have some kind of glowing pool? People? Animals? Civilization. Wow. Oh, and matches. That is what I like to see. Nothing in here. Can I save? That would be nice. No? Oh, wait a minute. Holy Mother, hear my plea. Okay. All right. Come on. There we go. Well, that was a nice 2 seconds of respite. I don't like the whispering. I don't like this at all.
I couldn't take much more of that.
Yeah. Oh god. Light these things before the candle goes out. Not candle. Match. Okay. Lucas Ritter. Second gun. Papers German. Will need a visa. Travel from Hamburg. Lucas. Second gun. Husband of Eva. Hired by Triple Crown. German. That's all I got. Not good. a gun hand I don't know in a country they don't know. Talk to him at Algiers. Try to get a measure of him, figure out how he'll cope. Okay.
Yeah, we had a drink. He's okay. Just a bit quiet because his English ain't great. Absolutely head over heels for his wife. Cold fish that she is.
I really wish I could take this torch with me. That would be really nice. The whispering is not cool. Frictional.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't like this.
Careful.
Oh, why couldn't there be another map? This is so dark. I don't even know where I'm going. Ooh, that's the edge. I have to light another one. How many edges do I have left? 0. Oh, great. This is not good. There has to be something for me to light. Nope. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't... Oh, nuts. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh. Ooh. What is that? What is going on? Come on. Oh boy.
There's something. My eyes.
Oh God, I can't see anything.
What's wrong with me?
Oh. Oh, let's head towards the ghost light. Okay. Nope. Nope. Oh my God. Jeez. Am I... Whoa. Whoa.
What the hell is wrong with me?
I might be possessed.
This
Yikes.
gateway. How did I get here?
That is a
What
good
did I
question. Yikes. I crawled through there, I guess.
This is gone now, completely.
So I have monster healing? Sorry if the frame rate's a little wonky. I'm trying to figure that out still. What the hell?
What is this stuff?
Whoa. It's like magnetic. That's crazy. That's... Whoa. I can't see anything. Can you guys see anything? Might need to boost the gamma a little bit in this one for you guys. Look at this. It's like Ancient Aliens stuff. What the heck?
This thing on my wrist, it feels alive.
Whoa, it's a compass.
I don't remember.
Look at this stuff. What's going on over here? Bring out or put away the amulet. C. Okay. That's pretty cool. So I have a compass?
What?
What the heck? What? Okay, let's go through it. Whee! Yeah, I don't like this either. There's some freaky stuff happening. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the amulet. So it was going kind of crazy in here. Wow. Okay. As long as I'm not being followed by something, that's fine. Oh, crazy. So the amulet... Cool. So if I take out the amulet...
Hey.
It finds portals, I guess.
Christ's name. How could I leave him? I know it makes sense, everything he said, but it's such stupid fucking self-sacrificing bullshit.
Listen, I know Celine, and I know you. I know what you're capable of. He'll make it, and you'll get back to him even if all hell stands in your way.
I'm so fucking scared, Hank.
I know.
Wow. So her husband went off on his own, I guess? Okay, we made it to the end of whatever that was. I like this flowery imagery she uses in her pictures.
Hush now, lullaby. Papa's here, so don't you cry.
Sleep well, Alice.
That's a pretty name. Okay. All right. Wow. All right, this... I'm just going to quickly make one change in the settings. Okay. There we go. Okay, what is this thing?
Torches. Someone's been here. Hello? Anyone?
It's bright. I like bright. Some sunlight coming in. Nice. This is a big cave. Is there platforming I can do? Can I jump up here? Oh, I can jump up here. That's cool. Kind of. Oh, this thing's... Aha! Another one of these portal things. All right, before we do that, let's just have a... Oh, aha! Aha! Yeah.
I was able to meet them in the park this afternoon after talking to the factory manager, Dinar. A proud moment. Alice has learned to count to 3 with her blocks.
Cool.
She did. She did. She showed me. There. In the park.
Cool. And we have another one here. So there's multiple portal thingies. Interesting. So these are branching areas. Do we want to go up top? Do we want to go through here? Interesting. Okay, well, let's try this. What is this stuff? Can I go through here? No. Interesting. Okay. That's a really cool effect. I like that. Okay, let's check this one out. Great sound design. Look at all this. Organic looking stuff. Can't get in through here though. Okay. Woo.
Shit!
Oh! Well, that sucks. It seems... that's not working now. Oh, great. Interesting. The rock formations are super interesting, like fractal. Which way do I goes? Toward the light, away from the light. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. It's nice that these plants provide light. Okay, what's over here? What is that? I don't have anything to light it with anyways. I guess it's just a sconce or a torch. If I hadn't been so wasteful with my matches. Whoa, whoa, what the?
Where?
In the...
God.
That's right.
Look at this place.
What the heck?
It can't be real.
Yikers. Yikers? Who says that? God. This is crazy. Look at the size of this place. Whoa. Nice effects. Is that a sculpture? Okay. Oh. Ugh. Physics. That's fun. Okay. Oh boy. This is a big one. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Yoicks. Yeah, it's some kind of a statue or a sculpture. Wow. This place is nuts. There's no... I don't think anybody's been... Oh, wait, hold on.
My bracelet. It's glowing again.
That way. Okay. Nothing progresses. Time does not change things. Light does not move across the sky, nor does it grow dimmer or brighter. And yet, time must pass. My mouth is dry and I feel the pangs of hunger. Weir's notes predicted instability of the flow of time around the junctions between worlds. Between worlds? Where one might step might carry one between years, but might preserve the body in its current state. Or indeed, where the body changed, but time did not pass for the world around. Is that what has happened? Is this whole world frozen in a moment after its destruction? How could I ever tell? And what would it change if I knew the answer? I have given up on the attempt to find the portal. I have a notion that I could apply Auver's predictions on the weakness of the fabric between worlds, if only I could map them in some form. Is that me? Did I write that? Wow. Is that... I wonder if that's the sun, if this is like a supernova kind of thing, although I guess that would kind of wipe out a planet, but... Wow, so this is a fallen civilization, perhaps? That is so my jam. Boop. Oh, okay. Didn't know if I could go down here. Where is this thing pointing? This way. Okay. Wow. The absolute scale of this is so much bigger than Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I can't get over the size of everything. Bigger than Soma, too, actually. They've really enhanced the HPL3 engine, or whatever engine they're using these days. Interesting. Some kind of goddess, maybe? Wow, what is this place? Cool, there was a fire here, it looks like. Oh, what do we have here? Aman Tessemt, Oasis, Tunis, Sahara Desert. I think. 4 days south of Insala. Oh, who is this? Is this his briefcase? Some kind of bound leather book that I can't do anything with. Who are you, sir? He's an explorer. Whoa. Okay. I am defeated. There is no way back. There is nowhere to go. I have searched for a portal, but there is none. I have triangulated the weakest points with Levi's calculations, but I cannot tear a rift, for I do not have a traveler's amulet, which is what I have, I think. I did not heed Brennenberg's warning. Brennenberg. That is the name of the castle that we were at in the first game. Yet, what choice did I have? The shadow sensed the orb. I had to risk all and step through the portal. There is no water and no other means of sustenance. I will not live long. If you, reader traveler, from whatever world you come, if you comprehend and if you know enough to speak to those of the human world called Earth, let them know this. I was the first to solve the mysteries of the gate builders. I was the first human to breach the boundaries between worlds. I, Professor Thurston Aloysius Herbert of Cambridge, England, was the first. God forgive me. Wow.
I suppose you are Professor Herbert. Content. I won't be tricked. Not like this. There must be a way back.
Interesting. Whoa. Whoa, I didn't see this. Weak points, but no amulet. And I have an amulet. Matches. Rope? Oh, I can't take the rope. Oh, there's more. There's a lot of reading in this game. There are shadows of the dead in the ruins. Those who lived here were human or near it. So perhaps this was Zerzura, after all, or Eden, or some other stronghold of humanity. But whatever this place once was, it is shattered. These must have been the gate builders. But what horror could cause such destruction? Surely even the shadow cannot destroy a whole world. There is no sign of a portal. Even if I were to find one, the orb was lost to the shadow, and I do not have another. There is something else here, stirring in the fog. I see bright lights as it hunts, and hear its cries. I do not think it is alive. Great, so I'm not alone. Perfect. Just what I needed. Weak points, but no amulet. I'd like to think I could understand this map, but I don't. Oh, more. I must explore, for I must find a way to return. But stepping into the fog is like stepping into deep water. I am lost in a sea of whispering confusion. I need something to shut them out. Are they the dead of this place? Or only my own paranoia? My strategy now is to focus myself, clear my thoughts, step in and survey as swiftly as I may, then return. It will be slow, but I fear it is my only chance. The music sounds very Amnesia-esque. I'm digging it. Feel like I'm back at Brennenburg Castle. Wow. Oh boy. Well, let's go a little bit further. So... oof. Oh, we're right underneath the goddess statue. Or whatever it is. So, in Amnesia, the orb which you acquire is a way of fighting against the shadow chasing you. And you learn that Brennenburg? I can't remember the guy's name. But anyways, he was a kind of interdimensional being. He was not of Earth. So this seems all related. The Tuareg call her the woman of the tents, or the mother of us all. A local tribe related to the Tuareg, the Kel Hanan, call her the Great Queen. In legend, she is Tin Hanan, a Berber princess who found a source of food in the desert and founded a Tuareg tribe. The mound itself is named for her, and indeed her body may lie within it, in the ruins just beneath the surface. But there is more, much more to this structure. It is clear that the deeper ruins are Roman, as Ware predicted, and there we may find a Mithraeum, set by the Romans to protect the gateway we seek. Once within, what wonders will we see? A Mithraeum. That's familiar. Is it worth lighting these? I don't know. I'm gonna skip it. I believe a Mithraeum is what they called those orbs from the first game. Oh my god. If there's one down here, we'll light it. I'm definitely headed in the right direction. I guess we're headed towards that tower? I have a bad feeling about this. And I think before we get too far...
How am I going to find anything in this?
This is like being underwater in Soma all over again. Okay, I think we're going to stop here because I have a feeling we're going to get into some real trouble up ahead. Just a feeling. So... oh. Yes, thank you. That's what I'm going to be doing, is using that to follow my way. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. It's great to be back. I'm not necessarily back for good. This is a limited... yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, game. I'll pause it here. It's good to be back. It's a limited release. I don't have a lot of time for stuff like this anymore, but it's a special time of year. It's a special game, and I'm really looking forward to diving more into it and exploring all the secrets and running from all the monsters, I'm sure. So we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Cheers.